Now I want you to understand, this is an entire science and technology by itself. What you're referring to, because the word God is an imported word, we only call them murtis or deities, or we call them yantras. The word yantra literally translates as a machine. Or in other words, we called our gods as machines. Even today, we have a Dhyanalinga temple in the yoga center. When I'm speaking, if I refer to the Dhyanalinga as a tool, some people will feel offended. Sadhguru, don't call Dhyanalinga a tool, it's more than our life. I say, it's okay, if it's more than your life, you do one thing. You come to the yoga center, I'll give you a plumbing job. No spanner, no winch, no any tools. Use your hands, fingers, teeth, whatever you want. In 3 days' time, when half of them are gone, you come to me, I'll give you a spanner. Will you worship the spanner or not? You sure will. Because human beings are who they are on this planet only because of our ability to use the tools. Otherwise, I'm telling you, a colony of ants would supersede the human race. Dogs can rule over the human beings. So as there are physical tools, there are subjective tools. Many variety of tools we created in this land. How to use this tool for specific purposes was clearly described. Unfortunately, in this many years of occupation and being ruled by others, these things have gotten little distorted and dislocated. Otherwise, this is an entire science by itself. This can be accessed to make life into a phenomenal process. All tools that we create is only an extension of faculties that we already have. Because we can speak, we have a microphone. Because we can speak, there is a telephone. Because we can see, there is a microscope, there is a telescope. Everything that we can do, there is an extension of that. This is what all the instruments and machines are. Because we are mobile, we came up with a bicycle. If we were made like trees, we wouldn't bother about a bicycle for sure. So everything that we have created as machines are only extension of our faculties. Similarly, as we can see, not only through our eyes, we can see through our mind's eye, how far you can see can be enhanced by certain tools. What we can do subjectively can be greatly enhanced by certain tools. So this is how we created the deities or yantras. But unfortunately, somewhere along the way, this science kind of became a little diluted, though it is still very much alive in the country. Largely it has become little out of shape. Many examples are there, but unless those examples have found credence in the Western culture, it is not really credible. So, we will take Ramanujam as an example. You know Ramanujam was a great mathematician from Tamil Nadu. Not much educational background behind him, but he poured out mathematics. A little over a century, the formulas that he wrote, books and books of formulas that he simply poured out. Today they're saying these formulas mathematically describe the black holes. You must understand, in 1910 or 1908 when he wrote this, there was no concept of black hole in the scientific community. It's a much later happening. But he made mathematical backbone for the black holes, about which there was no concept. There was no such idea anywhere in the world, but he created the mathematical background. When they asked him how, he said, "My Devi, my goddess gives me all this." Even sitting on his deathbed, he poured out. I think still only about 60–70% of his mathematics has been kind of understood. Rest is yet to be understood. They know there is something to it, but nobody is there to decipher exactly what he has written. So, people can find access, open up windows to the universe. This is what the deities were. This is not about heaven, this is not about God, this is about letting the human being overflow with his fullest potential. Because the nature of the universe, the nature of life here is such, for every other creature, nature has drawn two lines within which they have to live and go. For the human being, there is only a bottom line, there is no top line. If you want to explore limitlessly, All shackles have to be removed. Freedom is the only ultimate value. This is why Mukti was the only value. Not God, not heaven, not this, not that. Mukti or liberation was the highest value always. How you get there is up to you.
जब चाहो ऑन हो जाओ, एपिक ऑन चलाओ। Available across all devices.